NBA 2k TV. It's the 2k TV Challenge Special. Watch as members of the 2k community take on this impossible feat. Plus, 2k20 event news and your top plays.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony. Chris D.A. Jacob.
Well, James Harden is both.
No doubt, David. He is one of the best. Thank you. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, the Golden State Warriors come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Friday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Memphis Grizzlies. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Insanity is out there with Allen, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Milton in at the power forward. And the Rockets building their offense around the 3 ball. What will that approach look like if they ever want to make a championship run? There's got to be more to it than just the 3-point shot.
You would think. They've been playing the math, and the math says volume of threes and percentages, and eventually it's going to come in your favor.
You believe that's the way to win?
I think it's the way to succeed during the regular season. We saw with Toronto, especially in the Toronto-Milwaukee series. Toronto was playing those same averages, and then Dan Bleak got hot, and a couple of guys started making threes, and all of a sudden they win that series. So that's a case of it did work. But I still think you need to know what you're doing when everything slows down. We saw the Rockets 2 years in a row, like famously when they missed 27 threes. Those threes get a lot tougher when it's a game 7, you're tired, the other team's used to you, and the nerves are coming in, and the basket's suddenly looking a little smaller. What's your plan B?
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Bill, if you're building a franchise from scratch, which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's 25 this year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. There's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be around for 17, 18 years. The way I like to watch the running styles, and the game just comes so easy to him. He's so athletic and really cares and is really competitive and just wants to do this and win at basketball. That's how I play.
Here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. Harden outside. Bill, if you were just hired as a GM, which franchise would you model your approach after?
I really like what the Clippers did the last couple years when they realized they didn't have quite enough to win the title. And instead of just being beholden to being darn close but not quite, they actually like blew it up and tried to figure out how to create cap space, find some young players,
and still stay competitive.
build
So
a
they kept the
nucleus.
momentum of their franchise.
Yeah, they stumbled into a situation where they had a lot of flexibility no matter what. I think the Celtics before them did the same thing in the mid-2000s. They're just trying to find assets and figure it out on the fly. That's the approach I would use. I would never fully commit one way or the other to anything. The goal is to try to accumulate assets and figure out what you have. And I think the smartest teams do that.
And sometimes all you got to do is lob it Capella's way. Often he takes care of the rest.
Allen passes to Insanity. The long distance three is buried. Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston and something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Kept alive. Sampson's shot, good.
And once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K Esports League is a phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any esports league to succeed, because people just love basketball. And you can feel it there in the off season. The shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs to the draft to where people going in free agency. And then that plays out for a month, and then something else will happen. All of a sudden, it's August.
Summer leagues are
summer
coming
leagues
up.
happening, and then all of a sudden the season's close, and then you just kind of recycle, and it's a 12-month-a-year sport.
Yeah, right.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clemens, he's guarded by Dragic. Count that one. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now the pass to Insanity. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to percentage shots. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Out to the right wing. Lets it go with a three. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists in the game. Clemens. He's guarded by Dragic. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Rockets lead by 1. And we'll be back right after this. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I always said it's even as my dreams. I mean, now I'm just feeling the moment, trying to work hard, as hard as I can, and just enjoy the present. Enjoy the present.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without
True. For the regular season. And
Right,
for the
and then it
early
changes,
rounds.
doesn't it? Right?
Yeah, I do wonder if it's like the run and shoot with football. where it's this.
You don't trust it, maybe? You don't trust it?
Yeah, it's for the regular season. You're playing a team once. They don't have time to scout it for a bunch of weeks. But, you know, when you get to the playoffs, you're playing the same team 7 times.
Scouting gets better.
Yeah, and players, you just played it 2 nights ago. You did play against the same offense. You pick up little tricks. And I really wonder if you can win 4 straight rounds doing it.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, insanity in their last outing against the Nuggets put on a show. He dropped in 38 points and capitalized from the perimeter, making a few threes. He played outstanding. He didn't force anything and allowed him to take over on offense. Kevin, we'll see what he has in store tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Yeah, Greg, it's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Bill, we so appreciate you stopping by, spending some time with us. Always feels like there's so much more to talk about, which means we got to get you back here, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And, GA, what a pleasure to talk with Bill about this team. He brings that super fan perspective.
From a young child watching games at the Guard, and you sense he's never lost that wonder and enthusiasm.
Here's Westbrook. Not going to go that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Burton. That 3 off the mark. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Ojale. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. To the inside, insanity. It's blocked. They get it back. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pulls it up. And it's Westbrook missing.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
And that does it for the first half of play. Houston on top, up by 10. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Goran. How would you say you guys have done in the first half?
I mean, you know, we are battling. We as a team, and if we're gonna play like that, I think so. We're gonna be okay.
We'll see what happens in the second half. Thanks, Goran. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Get back here after the. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. One of the stories here, insanity, getting it done today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Allen is out there with insanity, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. League has cracked down. C. Webb on flagrants. He's leaving the bench. Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play, if anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call it ticky-tack or flagrant. And I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of that.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, the league is always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach that's only only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't need it.
Lakers trail by 13. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Now a timeout called by Houston. The sixth pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. It's a split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And that one misses.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella, there were several guys from Switzerland making an impact in this league.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Passes it to Green. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Good on the bucket.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Pass to Clemens. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. 6 to shoot. Here's Tice. Another miss by Houston. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Burton. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Insanity. And the three off target. On deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Lakers shooting for the game at 42%. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Ojeleye in at the three. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. At one point, they led by 16. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him enough.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean,
He's become a weight around him.
I tell he's got to be more unselfish.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Harden with it. Picked up by Davis. Harden's shot is off.
It's only a matter of time until his three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
People have already predicted future MVP. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do do it like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics, there's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch them play.
It will. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Insanity. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Houston leading by 14. Here's Ogilvy. He feeds it to Westbrook. Shoots from the line. And Davis pulls it down.
Defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, and they got to show some more aggression.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And Insanity picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Harden. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And there's the foul. It's on Kadeem Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Nice move. Harden's shot is off.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Here's Insanity. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Harden, and he banks in the layup. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's a top-tier scorer in this game. I mean, Harden only needs a few shots to fall, and then it's like watching a volcano.
Offensive rebound.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. Oh, it's not a smart shot.
Here's Westbrook on the money from 12 feet away. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But yeah, this is no letter. And, you know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Here's Insanity, guarded by Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Insanity. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Rockets leading by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Here's Insanity, guarded by Harden. Here's Insanity. From the arc. Good work defensively by Harden.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. J.J. Redick. Here's Insanity. Basket good.
You can learn a lot by watching him operating their offense.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity.